After the initial 14 games of the season, the New York Knicks hold a record of 8 wins and 6 losses. Jalen Brunson, who experienced a somewhat inconsistent start to the season, has notably improved and earned his second NBA Player of the Week honors. Additionally, Knicks teammate Julius Randle was a runner-up for the award. The Knicks faced a challenging schedule over the past 2 weeks, including matchups against Charlotte, Boston, Atlanta, Washington, and a rematch with Charlotte, culminating in a game in Minnesota. Despite the demanding schedule, the Knicks achieved a 5-2 record during this stretch, largely attributed to the consistently outstanding performance of Jalen Brunson. In his last 7 games, Brunson averaged 26.7 points, 5.6 assists, and 3 rebounds, with an impressive shooting efficiency of 48% from the field and an outstanding 54% from beyond the arc. Notably, he recorded back-to-back 32-point games in the most recent back-to-back. This recognition is not new for New York's top point guard, as he previously earned Player of the Week honors on January 16, 2023, and was also named the NBA Player of the Month for February 2023. Julius Randle, the Knicks' standout player, has also been twice decorated as the Player of the Week, April 19, 2021, March 6, 2023, and Player of the Month in April 2021. Given Randle's recent impressive performances, it seems likely that he will receive another Player of the Week nod soon. For now, the focus is on celebrating Jalen Brunson's accomplishments. Congratulations to Jalen, as the Knicks look forward to their continued success, starting with the upcoming game against the Miami Heat. Now, let's delve into a more detailed analysis of each of the 7 games during this stretch. Knicks 126, Spurs 105. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 25 points, as the Knicks notched their second consecutive victory. R.J. Barrett contributed 24 points and 6 assists, while Julius Randle posted a double-double with 23 points and 16 rebounds. Off the bench, Immanuel Quickley scored 19 points, and Mitchell Robinson played a key role in the defensive effort against Victor Wembanyama, securing 8 points and 12 rebounds. Brunson acknowledged the hype around Wembanyama, but emphasized the team's focus on controlling what they can and working together to be the best. Wembanyama struggled early in the game, missing several shots, which helped the Knicks establish a 13-0 lead before the Spurs made their first basket. The Knicks dominated, leading 33-16 after the first quarter and extending it to 42-21 after Wembanyama's missed three-pointer. The Knicks showcased their three-point shooting prowess, making 19 of 42 attempts, with notable performances from Brunson and Barrett. Brunson hit 3 consecutive triples in the second quarter and sealed the game with a crucial three-pointer in the fourth quarter. The team's inconsistency, resembling a Jekyll and Hyde routine, remains a characteristic, but their hot shooting secured the win. Julius Randle continued to impress, contributing 23 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists with efficient shooting. The Knicks centers Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein played a crucial role in neutralizing Wembanyama, limiting his impact on the game. The duo grabbed 8 offensive rebounds and exerted physical dominance, relegating Wembanyama to a floor spacing role with a few air balls. The Knicks' strong center play has been a consistent factor throughout this season so far, contributing to their 4-4 record after this game and a top 10 net rating. Despite early challenges, the team's physicality and center rotation have been key elements in their success. Before we move on, we know you wouldn't want to miss out on more exclusive content like this, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all the latest in the world of the Knicks. Let's continue. Knicks 129, Hornets 107. Julius Randle contributed 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, leading the Knicks to a season-high score in their 129-107 victory over the Charlotte Hornets on Sunday, November 12th. R.J. Barrett scored 24 points, Jalen Brunson added 23 points, and Immanuel Quickley chipped in with 17 points. The Knicks shot an impressive 54% while securing their 3rd consecutive win. Randle acknowledged the team's improved performance. emphasizing the early stage of the season and the need to continue building towards their goals. In line with being ranked second in the NBA for points against per game, 102.8, the Knicks tightened their defense after Brandon Miller exited, forcing 12 turnovers that resulted in 20 points. They limited the high-scoring Hornets, who ranked 7th in points per game, 117.2, to 46.8% shooting. Taking advantage of Charlotte's defensive weaknesses, the Knicks outscored the Hornets 24-11 in the early minutes of the third quarter, expanding their 10-point halftime lead to 88-65. The lead reached as much as 28 points in the fourth quarter. Coach Tom Thibodeau praised the team's unselfish plays and improved defensive efforts, which led to easy scoring opportunities. In the first half, the Knicks showed dominance, leading 64-54 at halftime and surpassing 60 first-half points for the second straight game. 5 Knicks scored in double figures in the first half, with Brunson leading with 15 points. The team demonstrated a well-rounded performance, with efficient shooting from various players. The game showcased an almost perfect performance for the Knicks, with crisp defensive rotations, exceptional passing, and effective three-point shooting. Despite some defensive lapses, missed free throws, and offensive rebounds allowed, the team capitalized on turnovers, scoring 22 points from a dozen Hornets giveaways. The Knicks continued their trend of either hot or cold three-point shooting, with a 41.7% success rate on 36 attempts in this game. Notably, Emmanuel Quickley and R.J. Barrett made significant contributions, both shooting 4 of 6 from downtown. Although the team ranks 18th in the league in three-point accuracy due to 3 losses against the Cavs, Bucks, and Pelicans, they have hit 38% or better from deep in 6 of their 9 games. The team is on target to achieving a 5-5 record in their first 10 games, and considering challenging circumstances such as 3 back-to-backs, a slow start from Randall, inconsistent performances from Brunson, and 2 missed games from Barrett, this is a significant accomplishment for the Knicks. Despite facing the 7th hardest strength of schedule, likely to rise to the top 5, the team has demonstrated resilience and competitiveness in the early part of the season. Sports Bettors, your favorite sports book, BetUS.com, is back. Real-time in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-on-one customer service. We got it all. Who do you like in today's NBA action? Check out the link in the description to receive a 125% bonus match on your deposit when you sign up for BetUS.com, where the game begins. Celtics 114, Knicks 98. Jalen Brunson scored 26 points, and Julius Randle contributed 25 points and 9 rebounds for the Knicks, while notably, R.J. Barrett was absent due to a migraine headache for the second night of a back-to-back. Despite winning 3 consecutive games after an initial 2-4 start to the season, the Knicks faced challenges against Boston, ultimately losing. The Knicks held an 8-point lead with 75 seconds remaining in the second quarter, but Boston rallied with 3 consecutive baskets, scoring 9 of the last 11 points to narrow the halftime margin to 53-52 after Jaylen Brown's buzzer-beating three-pointer. Although Boston led by as much as 10 in the third quarter, the Knicks closed the gap to 91-88 with 8 minutes left in the game, courtesy of a long three-pointer by Brunson. However, Boston's Jason Tatum responded with a step-back 3 and drew a foul, extending the Celtics' lead to 95-88. For approximately 23 minutes, the Knicks displayed one of their strongest performances of the season, exhibiting a fast-paced offense, defensive urgency, and effective contributions from Brunson and Randle. However, the momentum shifted in the second quarter due to sloppy transition defense, allowing the Celtics to embark on a 9-2 run before halftime. Boston increased their defensive intensity with full-court presses, stifling the Knicks' offense and capitalizing on three-pointers. Despite briefly cutting the deficit to 3 points in the fourth quarter, Tatum's outstanding performance, particularly in the final frame, propelled the Celtics to victory. The absence of R.J. Barrett, particularly in the second half, became evident as the Knicks struggled to advance the ball past half court without committing turnovers. Barrett's downhill threat and quick decision-making were missed, and Boston's defensive length and switchability disrupted the Knicks' offensive flow. The game underscored a critical flaw in the Knicks' offense, emphasizing a reliance on dribbling rather than effective passing and movement, especially when faced with a strong defensive team like Boston. The lack of exceptional passers or ball movers on the roster limits the team's offensive capabilities. Knicks won 16, Hawks won 14. Jalen Brunson scored 24 points, including a crucial pull-up jumper with 18.8 seconds remaining, as the Knicks narrowly escaped with a 116-114 victory over the Atlanta Hawks on Wednesday night, November 15th. Julius Randle led the Knicks with 29 points, compensating for the absence of R.J. Barrett, who missed his second consecutive game due to migraines. The Hawks struggled to get production from their guard duo, with Trae Young scoring 15 points and DeJounte Murray held to 13. Despite facing adversity, Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau praised the team's mental toughness and their ability to secure the win. The game's pivotal moment occurred when Young missed the second of 2 free throws, leaving the Knicks with a slim 12-1-11 lead in a closely contested fourth quarter. Brunson then calmly made a pull-up jumper, providing the Knicks with critical breathing space. The Knicks faced challenges throughout the game, notably when Saddiq Bey's dunk off a missed three-pointer by Bogdan Bogdanovic gave the Hawks a 101-94 lead. However, after a timeout, the Knicks responded with an 8-point streak, including three-pointers from Emmanuel Quickley and Brunson. Quickley finished the game with 20 points. Randle showcased a strong performance, contributing 10 rebounds and 8 assists, while Mitchell Robinson played a disruptive role in the paint, securing 15 rebounds. The Knicks faced additional setbacks as Quentin Grimes left the game early in the fourth quarter with an apparent left wrist injury, though Thibodeau downplayed its severity as a bruise. Playing without Barrett, the Knicks initially had a hot start with Randle leading the way. However, their offense and defense became sloppy, and they led by just 1 point at halftime. Despite some big third-quarter threes from their stars, a 20-7 Hawks run to start the fourth quarter posed a significant challenge. Yet, the Knicks, rejuvenated after a timeout, closed the game with purpose, scoring 22 points in the final 5:07 to secure the thrilling victory. Despite a less-than-ideal performance, marked by turnovers, free throw disparities, and late-game mistakes, the Knicks demonstrated resilience and determination. The absence of key players, injuries to Grimes and Barrett, emphasized the team's ability to overcome obstacles and secure crucial victories. The game showcased the Knicks' capability to come up big when it matters most, reinforcing their status as a competitive team in challenging situations. Knicks 120, Wizards 99. Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau approaches the NBA in-season tournament with the same intensity as regular games, emphasizing the importance of winning. Jalen Brunson scored 32 points, and Emmanuel Quickley added 27, leading the Knicks to a 120-99 victory over the Washington Wizards, eliminating the Wizards from tournament contention. The Knicks improved their record to 1-1 in the preliminary round, where teams play 4 games each. The Knicks have been on a bit of a heater lately, winning 5 of their last 6 games, while the Wizards suffered their 5th consecutive defeat. Despite Washington's attempts to narrow the lead, the Knicks responded effectively, particularly in the fourth quarter, when they outscored the Wizards 31-15. Julius Randle contributed 22 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds, while Brunson had 7 of each. The Knicks established dominance early, leading 35-25 after the first quarter and extending their advantage to 60-39 with an 11-2 run. R.J. Barrett did not play due to illness, but the Knicks displayed depth and versatility with contributions from players like Donte DiVincenzo and Quickley. Thibodeau highlighted the impressive wing play from DiVincenzo and Quickley, along with the consistent performances from Brunson and Randle. The Knicks maintained control, despite the Wizards' attempts to make a comeback. In the fourth quarter, a 22 run by the Knicks dispelled any notions of an upset. Jalen Brunson's remarkable three-point shooting, with a 47.5% hit rate so far this season, has been a significant asset for the team. His ability to make shots at such a high rate, coupled with his floor game threat, has propelled him into the top 25 in three-point attempts league-wide and 14th in three-point shooting percentage. Julius Randle's resurgence after a challenging start to the season has been crucial for the Knicks. He has consistently scored over 20 points in the last 6 games, contributing to the team's 5-1 record during that stretch. The Knicks' three-point shooting has significantly improved since their early season struggles, with a current proficiency of over 43%, making them a formidable offensive force. In summary, the Knicks continue to showcase their offensive prowess, overcoming early season challenges and demonstrating resilience, depth, and effective team play. Knicks 122, Hornets 108. Jalen Brunson led the New York Knicks to their third consecutive victory with a 122-108 win over the Charlotte Hornets on Saturday night, scoring 32 points. Brunson's 26 points in the first half contributed to the Knicks building a 15-point lead by halftime, securing their 6th win in 7 games. Donte DiVincenzo had a career-high 25 points. Julius Randle added 21 points. R.J. Barrett finished with 15 points. And Mitchell Robinson grabbed a game-high 14 rebounds for the Knicks. Notably, Barrett had returned to play after missing the previous 3 games due to migraine headaches. The Knicks didn't trail at any point during the 2-game weekend sweep, including a 120-99 victory over the Washington Wizards on Friday. Head coach Tom Thibodeau emphasized the importance of focusing on each game individually and building the right habits, despite the team's recent success. New York took a 15-point lead 3 times in the second quarter, reaching a high of 47-32, but Charlotte narrowed the gap to single digits. Although Charlotte's LaMelo Ball hit 2 three-pointers in the fourth quarter, pulling the Hornets within 94-88, the Knicks responded with a 15-6 run over the next 5.5 minutes. This run, led by Barrett and DiVincenzo, extinguished any hopes of a Charlotte comeback. Wolves 117, Knicks 100. Jalen Brunson contributed 25 points, and Julius Randle added 21 for the Knicks, but they faced a challenging shooting night with a 34.8% success rate, 32 of 92, while Minnesota shot at an impressive 51.3%. Despite the efforts, the Knicks saw their 3-game win streak come to an end. Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau acknowledged the team's struggles, stating, "We missed some easy opportunities close to the basket, and we also failed to capitalize on some wide-open three-pointers. It comes down to making those shots." Quentin Grimes returned to the starting lineup for the Knicks after sitting out the previous 2 games due to a sprained left wrist. This week, the Knicks are set to face another challenging series of games this week, but the silver lining is that they will be playing on their home turf. The schedule kicks off with a significant in-season tournament clash against their arch-rivals, the Miami Heat, on Friday. Following this, they have an early evening home game against the Phoenix Suns on Sunday. The next Tuesday sees them go up against the Charlotte Hornets in another in-season tournament game. Subsequent matchups include a game against the Detroit Pistons on Thursday and the start of a home-and-home series against the formidable Toronto Raptors on Friday. The Knicks aim to enhance their record and, with any luck, continue their ascent in the standings as they anticipate the challenges and opportunities presented in the upcoming games.